Right now, this Macintosh Classic has seen better days, by far. Now, it may look like a rotting piece of crap, which it's just a little bit. You can see right here the capacitors and the CMOS battery exploded. Well, it didn't explode. The capacitors leaked, and so did the battery after a very long period of time of inactivity. And then, of course, shaking it around didn't help. Oops. Oh. There's ground zero, basically. This board right here, right there is the hard drive, and back there, right there, that's the motherboard. And that's the power and display board. You can see right here the anode connecting to the CRT. I have a bit of a beef with that thing, because it has no bleeder resistor. It's constantly dangerous. It holds a charge. So this thing was only on about 10 minutes ago, so I'm thinking it still has a charge, and I really would like to avoid getting hurt at the moment, so I'm just gonna stay away from it. It doesn't have a bleeder, so I'm gonna have to short it to the ground lug right there, the ground bolt. I know almost nothing about these. I'm a PC guy, but that's beside the point. I'm gonna try to fix it, and I don't know if my camera's good enough. It's kind of a piece of crap too. Let's see here. If you can see down in there, you will see. Ooh, come on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you a good angle. There we go. All the way back up in there, you might see a standing chip. It's standing like it's come off the board right there. Well, that chip right there was corroded out heavily. You can see it still better. The chip was corroded so heavily that it just came right off the board, along with the CMOS battery, which is sitting right there. Let's see here. Give myself a good angle there. You see the CMOS battery just right through there. And I was lucky enough to get the CMOS battery case right there. I'm putting all my corroded parts in there so I don't make a mess. Anyway, the board is in perfect condition, this little motherboard. The display board was replaced 5 years before this computer exploded. Well, not exploded, but went to crap. So the display board and power board are completely fine. Capacitors intact. Even some capacitors are new enough to the point as to where they are sealed ones. They cannot break. I don't know what was supposed to go here. I'm guessing it was a soundboard of some sort. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm just leaving it. And I also noticed back in here there are some more capacitors underneath this IDE cable. Well, not IDE, SCSI cable. There were some... How the hell am I going to pull this without shocking myself? I'm going to hurt myself. You know what? I'll see if I can shine a light on them. You can see right there. Those bastards are completely corroded. And it looks like the far one right under the cable, right? Come on, come on, come on. We need light. There we go. Oh, no. It's not helping. Okay. I'm not good at this. You can see the far one down there is completely corroded. It made a mess all over the power connector on the motherboard. There's another chip. I don't know what any of these are. I only know one of them, and it's the ROM, and it's essentially the CPU. There's that. I had the bearings replaced on that drive's spindle, and that has absolutely perfect drive. I have so many little games on this. I wish I could repair this on my own. I think I'm gonna have to have some help from a friend who is great with soldering. I myself am very amateur in my soldering capabilities. You can see here is the hard drive cable, and floppy cable, and somewhere around here, oh, there's the power connector down there. And somewhere around here, freaking what? How are these wasps getting in here? And somewhere around here is another connector. Okay, you know what? I gotta get rid of these wasps. Somewhere around here is the display connector, and oh, there's a fan down in there. I gotta get this wasp out of here. It's bothering the crap out of me. Look at that ferocious beast right there. That's what I have to deal with in my little lab here. That. Damn wasps. There's a hole on the outside of the house, and they're coming in. I'm gonna go seal it right now. After a little change in my defense tactics, I'm back to working on stuff. Okay. Well, here's the board. It sits on a tray. I'm gonna try to pull it out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, really. So, it sits on this tray system right here. It just slides in. I'm thinking if I pull that out, and I pull all the cables out without shocking the hell out of myself, I should be fine. So, let's give it a try. I don't really have a tripod. Well, maybe I do. Is that thing still... No, it fell apart. I'm gonna make a tripod. Let's see here. I'm self-sufficient enough to do this. Let's... Ow, okay. Now, this... Ooh, Legos. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll take the camera. We'll do this, and I'm gonna be the minimal amount of editing because I don't like editing video. It takes me too long. Thank you for widescreen. There we go. Okay, that'll do for. Okay, I'm back now, and this time with some 720 by 480 video, homemade tripod, and a nice, easy, well, sort of easy way to monitor it. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. It looks like if I first remove this cable, where are my pliers? I'm very unprepared to do anything at all of this fashion. Where did I put my pliers? Oh, here they are. Okay. Let's see here. Cable 1. Just don't want to touch anything at the moment because I'm really unsure of how well I did that. I didn't hear it pop like you're supposed to when you discharge one of these things. It says you're supposed to hear a good noise, and I didn't hear a single noise as I did it, so I don't think I actually discharged it correctly. Where are my other pliers? I got needle nose pliers and some big ass pliers. Use the needle nose to hold on the case nice and firm. These big ones just to pull the cable out. There we go. Do some even pressure here. If I break this, I have a whole lot of these cases. I mean, not cases, but cables. I don't know if you can see this well. You can see I'm kind of just tugging on this right here. Holding on to the motherboard, just tugging on the cable. Okay, you don't want to touch that. How well is that sitting on there? Okay, we're gonna avoid touching that.